Hello and welcome to another episode of the KFace podcast. My name is Geoff Ramsey. With me, as always, Andrew Pant and Gavin Free. Episode 123.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. There you go. Year something, whatever. Okay.
If you're bringing back the year, you can't half-ass it.
I just don't know what it is. It's like year whatever, volume
think
whatever.
I'm just happy he's back to this place, Gavin. It's not that he feels comfortable
I'm
doing this
working
again.
my way back into it after the slanderous day I had where you guys yelled at me about it.
Fair play.
Man, I'm struggling to figure out how to start this after the conversation we just had between episodes. We determined,
pastrami. Pastrami is the way to start this.
We'll start with pastrami.
We talked about this.
I'm going to upload a photo. You guys have already seen it, but just for posterity.
Yeah.
Just so we know what we're looking at.
I have so many questions.
The other day, this story actually starts before the pastrami.
Pre-strami?
It's pre-strami, yeah. It starts with about 3 weeks ago, I went out to breakfast with Emily, and on the menu was migas, which I love. Get migas all the time. And they had the daily special was corned beef migas. And I thought, that sounds gross, but I bet it's not. And I did like corned beef is how I got to pastrami. I discovered I liked corned beef, and then I thought, and I read online that pastrami was better than corned beef, and it was like prepared better. And like I think corned beef is boiled, whereas pastrami is smoked. And so I thought, corned beef was my on-ramp to pastrami. Maybe it'll be how I return to pastrami, right? And so I ordered the corned beef migas, and migas is good, corned beef is good. Together it was a little weird, but it wasn't gross. I wouldn't necessarily eat it again. I appreciate the creativity of that chef, but the big takeaway was corned beef migas not great. Corned beef was okay. I was like, this isn't bad, And so just last week, I was riding around running errands, and I was super fucking hungry. And I thought, you know what? I had the corned beef, and it was okay. What if I just rip off the Band-Aid? I happen to be in the part of town where my favorite pastrami sandwich in Austin is. It's a place called Biederman's over on Far West. And I thought, what if I just dip in? I got some time to kill. And I'll just order my pastrami sandwich, and we'll just fucking see what happens. Like, corned beef didn't gross me out. I can say the word pastrami again without getting nauseous. I've clearly made progress. Let's see where we are. And so I went in and I ordered my favorite pastrami sandwich in town, the best pastrami I've ever had in my life. And I sat down and I started to eat it, and I immediately was hit with a little wave of nausea.
Oh my God.
From the smell. But I got past it, and I just ate pastrami, and the love affair is over.
It wasn't good?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can't go home again. I was telling Emily, and she described it as, you were never in love with pastrami, it was only ever lust. And I think that's...
and it burned you.
Yeah, and I think I was burned by lust, and I think that, I don't know what else to say. I didn't even finish the sandwich. It didn't make me want to throw up. It didn't gross me out. It didn't make me gag. It just
you don't think this was just a bad pastrami sandwich?
I don't think so. I think it was, look at it. It looks gorgeous. It was just, and it's identical to any pastrami. The pickle was phenomenal.
What's the schmear on it?
That's just honey. It's just mustard.
Oh, okay.
That sandwich is just bread, like rye bread or whatever bread that is. Not rye bread, but whatever bread that is. And then hot pastrami and hot mustard. That's all that sandwich is.
Looking at that picture,
ingredients.
It looks pretty good, but I know I would be done with it after one half.
It seems like a lot.
I normally previously had been able to destroy that sandwich and not leave one crumb on the table. I didn't make it through half. I probably made 33% of the way through the sandwich, and then I just threw it away. I'm a little bummed. Yeah, I'm a little bummed.
Because at least before you didn't know.
Yeah, before I didn't know, and I just kind of had a memory of loving it, and now that memory is a bit obscured by the reality that I no longer connect with pastrami on any sort of, guttural flavor-based level. it's kind of like going home and visiting your hometown after going to college, I assume, and seeing it for what it is, after time has passed, and you're like, oh, it's a lot smaller than I remembered. It's not quite as the buildings don't shine quite as bright, and that was definitely the case for pastrami. It doesn't make me sick. It doesn't gross me out, but I don't think I like it.
This is a perfect bookend, I feel, to your pastrami arc on this show. I like that we have fully captured you falling in lust, I guess, with the pastrami sandwich. Your breakup with it, your devastating end, and then your ability to return and realize that you are not the same person that you previously were.
I mean, clearly pastrami hasn't changed. I have, right?
Yes.
I can't blame pastrami.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But I can't lie to myself. I have to acknowledge that I'm different. I'm not the person I was, for better or worse. I guess that probably remains to be seen. But I think pastrami days are in the rearview mirror.
Do you think you'll try and replace it?
I mean, I wasn't trying to find it in the first place. It just fell into my lap.
Have you ever had this happen with another food?
No, yeah. Well, I mean, I went through a natural life cycle with corn dogs, right? Where I loved them for most of my life, and then I realized that I think I just was done with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of felt that happening gradually over time. Like, I enjoyed each corn dog a little bit less than the previous one, where it's kind of like San Francisco. The first time I ever went to San Francisco, I was 19 or 20. I was on tour with the band I used to tour with, and I had the best night of my life. And I thought, someday I will move to San Francisco. I will live in this city. This is the greatest place on earth. And the next time I went to San Francisco, I was like, it's 80% as good as I remember that night. And then it just got 5% shittier each time. Now that I'm I don't ever need to go to San Francisco again as long as I live. Thank God I never made the mistake to move there.
And so your life is just a series of diminishing returns.
Yeah, I guess so. I felt like the corn dog thing happened naturally and gradually, whereas this was a shock to my system. And I really thought that if I could get over the physical revulsion from the memory of the intense vomiting that day, that I could get back to sunny pastrami days again. And it was a pretty, God, it was pretty depressing, if I'm being honest with you. It was a sad car ride home that day.
Well, it's a different experience, unlike the San Francisco thing. You could probably say the city changed as well as you. This is situation in which you have changed. The sandwich is the same. It's just, it's not for you anymore.
Andrew, do you worry about that happening with us?
What?
What? You've come here before, you've met us before. Do you worry that when you come again, is that why you're putting it off? Because when you come here again, it won't be as good?
No, it's no different. I don't understand the question. I've never.
What if you've changed or we've changed?
We've talked every week and throughout the week for the past 2.5 years, 3 years, however long we've done this. It's too constant. There's been no break period.
Well, there's been a break of interacting in real life.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not all that socially different. It's the same. We're the same people. I don't think it would change anything.
I will say you stopped talking to me for 2 years for no reason.
That was prior.
And we were able to pick right back up. So yeah. Although I wonder if maybe, Gavin, are you worried that'll happen on your end with Andrew? You'll see him, we'll see, in November we'll go to Canada, or he'll come here and you'll go
oh no.
I remembered liking him more.
No, I don't. I'm not worried about that.
I'm not worried about that either.
I'm worried about it being weird.
What do you mean? Why would it be weird?
I'm worried about it being weird when we try and make one of these in person.
Oh, in person?
Oh, well, I don't know that we should ever make a face in person. I think we should make ancillary content, shoulder content, but maybe not the main.
We should never make our podcast in person.
No, I don't know that we should.
I like the idea of if we do it in person, we need to create cardboard walls between us. It still needs to, even though we're physically in the same space, there needs to be a removal.
Sat at a table facing away from each other. A triangle.
Has anybody ever done a reverse triangle podcast where the hosts all look out away from each other?
Why don't we do one facing each other and one facing away and see which one's better?
That's a great idea. Now that I would do. I think it'll be fine though, because humans are more complex than pastrami. So I think that I'm not afraid of things being weird between us ever.
I don't Well, no, I guess it's not. I'm trying to think if I've ever had a moment with food where it's been a true it's not you, it's me. Because I think you still think the pastrami sandwich in the realm of sandwiches is good. It's just not for you. Is that fair?
It's still beautiful. I still think it's just not for, you're right. I've changed. It's not you, pastrami, it's me. Which would be that's the new name of that would be the name of my second autobiography. It's not you, pastrami, it's me.
So should we get into this AlphaBet thing? Because we've teased it. We've gone on for multiple weeks with it. And it sounds, based on what you've said, that there might be some debates and arguments relating to how this is going to proceed.
So I went, Emily and I went to dinner with Eric and his small wife, Barbara, recently. And we actually went to our double date spot, Gavin, our shabu shabu place. By the way, Eric, did you guys like that? Did you guys enjoy?
That was awesome. I gotta go back soon.
Do you think I would have liked it if it was me there instead of you?
Well, I mean, I guess that would be. Here's the thing that would mean you would have to show up for the double date, and I don't know. So far, I haven't seen a lot of evidence of that. I've just seen evidence of you not showing up, honestly. So, but you know what? I'll say, I think you would have liked it.
It was lovely.
That reminds me of a side thing, not to completely detract from this. I thought this was interesting. I was talking to Gavin after we recorded the episode in which you got your guilt basket, Geoff.
Yeah.
And I was asking him his opinions on PS5 games. Gavin doesn't own a PS5. He doesn't have one.
Well, I did.
He did have one. I was shocked by this, and I've been going back and forth on trying to decide if that made the gesture better or worse. He didn't buy that for you. That was his PS5 that he just had for a while, and then he thought it would fit this. So he applied it to this.
I had it. No, well, it arrived, and I thought, I'm excited. I've been trying for about 2 years to get one of these, and I finally got the opportunity to get one. But then it was just a much better face to myself to immediately give it away as a super inappropriate sorry gift. It's just way more funny to me.
That's true.
No, and for the record, I assumed. Here's what I assumed. I assumed because Gavin and Meg are in the industry, as it were, and both very successful. I assumed that there were probably like a garage with like 8 PlayStation.
Yes,
no, but they just keep getting free PS5s from places.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, back in the earlier days of Achievement Hunter, Microsoft would give us fucking Xboxes like candy. Like there was a time when I had like 13 Xboxes, right? And I just assumed it was like just on the pile of PS5s at his house, and I didn't think it diminished the gesture in any way whatsoever.
Okay, well, that's what I was just shocked. I was stunned to hear that he doesn't have one, has never played a PS5 game. Completely caught me off guard.
They're a lot easier to get now, so I think I can get another one.
I'll let you borrow mine.
That was funny.
If you ever want to play it.
Geoff, you can drive in Gavin's car, pick up Gavin, and then drive back in his car to play your PS5.
That's absolutely true. That's what we can do.
Andrew was blown away though.
I was stunned. I couldn't process it because, like you said, I assumed that they had a room filled with PS5s. That there was maybe even a consideration to fix the hole in his wall with his PS5 because he has so many of them. That is sort of what I imagine. A house filled with PS5s. I'm shocked. 0.
Do you have a PS5, Andrew?
I don't.
Well, I know how you can get one.
Well, I'm never going to be late again, so it's not going to work.
It's fantastic.
Well, not late. I'm never going to no-show again.
Yeah. So we go to dinner, and it's a lovely little dinner at our favorite place. It was fucking awesome. It'd been a minute since we've been there, so I was thoroughly enjoying it. And then quite naturally throughout the course of the dinner, the AlphaBet, I just came to me. The AlphaBet just came up, or it came up naturally, and we got to talking about it, and I realized that we're gonna wade into some contentious territory, I think, when we start naming what foods we can eat.
AlphaBet is such a good name.
Isn't that a great name?
It's a great name.
Yeah. Eric and I realized were not of the same mind on what stuff is. Like, for instance, if you pull an O, right? And you have to eat only things that start with the letter O for the next however many days. Can you eat an Oreo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric says no.
Oh, you like can't do brand names?
Well, here's the thing. This is between the three of you. When presented with this information, Oreo is a cookie. You have to, yes. So Nick is right. Is he thinking cookie? Yeah. I'm thinking of what the thing is because I think that everyone's going to go into like, well, I got tea. Okay, well, I'm going to eat Tyson chicken. Like, I think it gets too granular when you go to that. Because then you can kind of make everything into everything. But again, this is between the three of you, and I want to know where you stand. Because here's the thing: when it's just the three of you, there's a tiebreaker. There has to be a natural tiebreaker between three. So
Good point.
That's why I want to know where that stands.
Cookie. Well, I guess for me it would be a biscuit. It'd be B.
I think if you held
that
up
makes
an
it even
Oreo-
more complicated because you call
that's
shit different.
Am I allowed to use my own culture's words?
That's a very funny you say that because I was explaining this idea to my mom yesterday of this bet we're gonna do, and she immediately started feeding me food items in different languages, being like, chocolate in this language starts with an X. You got X covered. We're talking about some of the harder letters.
So you're telling me that salad creaming is like in your blood, like it's been passed down to you from your mother? Like that's incredible.
Salad cream be S or C for cream?
It depends on what language you're using.
Or D for dressing, right? Like it gets, or even let's stick it with Oreos. Like if you get C for cookie, right? Can you eat an Oreo?
Or with C, can I eat a tater tot?
So this is, I think, a great sort of rule for this. You're the worst.
You're a little prick.
You're a menace.
Yeah.
I heard somebody comment saying like a good qualifier could be what it would be listed in a grocery store, like for the display sign for what you do.
Oh, okay.
That is what I said. I said to me, it's based on the aisle because Geoff was like, "Oh, what about like a Kit Kat?" I'm like, "That's candy. Do you get it from the Kit Kat aisle? No, you get it from the candy." Like to me, that's where it lands. But again, this is between the three of you. I can only offer input like that.
I think, and I know this is wild for me to be the one saying this. We just kind of, I think, know what is and isn't bullshit.
I disagree.
And anything
Crazy.
that is because like there'd be nothing lamer than if you get M and then you just eat every meat available. That sucks.
Andrew,
I don't think you could do that.
I think you're the last person that should be giving this speech.
No, I agree. That's why I opened it with this. I agree completely. You're totally right.
But that's a good point. Like M, can I eat M&Ms or does that fall under C for candy?
No, that's M&Ms. Those are M&Ms. I don't think this is, I think we're overcomplicating it. I think we know what starts with what. And if there's any confusion, why don't we do a thing? Is there a point system for this? How is this working?
That sounds complicated.
You just said we're overcomplicating it and then said, is there a point system?
Well, surely like me eating a Red Baron pizza is pizza. I'm not going to go R, right?
Right, but then why is M&M an M and not C for candy?
Yeah, that should be chocolate or candy.
See, that's what I'm saying, and I think that because to me it excludes one way or the other. Like if you take Oreo for instance, it's either O for Oreo or it's C for cookie, but in no way can it be both.
Right, something can't be both. Like here's another example: S for Snickers, or is it C for candy or B for bar?
So I think we just need to make a ruling.
Or C
on
for
brand
chocolate. Is Snickers chocolate?
B for bar. That's
B for bar?
Eat a bar. a bar of candy.
I think we go with brand names. How about this? We make note of everything that we have for a letter. We submit it to each other each day. And if there's a majority disagree, like a ruling on an item, 2 of 3 agree that that's not it, then it's out. Maybe you get negative points.
Is sushi S or is it fish?
It's sushi.
I guess
S.
there's not always
It's
fish
an
in
S.
sushi, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, it's S. That's easy.
You keep coming back to a point system, and it really has me worried.
Well, because I'm trying to determine a penalty for
Right.
like if you just fuck up, like then how do we keep track of because if we all make mistakes, there has to be a differentiator.
How about this idea? Because I agree with you on principle. How about this? I'll just lay it all out. Okay. So we get the bingo wheel. We get the 26 numbers in. Everybody gets to pull out one number that's associated with that letter. let's say from this point on Friday till Monday morning at 9 a.m. or whatever the date range we associate, we can only eat foods that start with that letter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You write down or photograph everything that you eat throughout the weekend, right? And then on Monday or whenever we record next, we reconcile it like this. We look at the full list of everything everybody eats, and we do the 2/3 majority, and we go through, and you get a strikeout on anything that you eat that is determined to be wrong, and then whoever has the most strikeouts, whoever has the least strikeouts wins.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Like, is that like, so it's not like a point system. It's more like we're punishing people for eating the wrong thing, and whoever ate the least wrong things wins.
And we're relying on the fact that 2 of 3 of us will agree that something is bullshit.
It's majority rules, right?
If it's 50-50, then you don't get a strike. Should we do a 3-strike penalty? 3 strikes, you're out type thing. You're immediately out if you get 3. So that could build tension. If I could just take strikes all day, if Gavin has 12 strikes, I could eat 2 or 3 strikes.
Well, we won't know. I think ideally we don't know about the strikes till we
Oh, so we
submit.
Do we submit our strikes to Eric?
I don't think we submit our foods. I don't think we submit our foods
we should
until
just present
the day.
what we did in the recording.
Yeah.
We do the strikes like okay. I didn't know I thought you meant that like the idea of we send like our items to Eric and we send the items to each other and then we tell our strikes to Eric so Eric knows how many strikes we all have, but we don't.
I think it's better to get our reactions as we record.
Yeah,
I agree.
And that's a game you can play. Like if you get P for pizza, right? But you really want some shrimp on Saturday, you can eat that shrimp and take the hit and just hope that you're taking less hits than the other players. You know,
have a prawn.
That's a calculated gamble. Oh,
okay.
Or you have a king prawn. Yeah. But yeah, I think it has the reveal all has to happen live and while we record. So I think that's should be the parameters. We talked about doing it for a week. I don't want to waste a week. I have dinner reservations and shit at places. So I was just thinking the weekend would work. So like, do we want to do it from like the second this podcast ends until like?
Oh no, we're going a week. We can't just do a weekend. We can't shorten it. That's bullshit. We got to go a week. A weekend.
Monday to when we record.
Yeah.
So it starts Monday and then it goes until next Thursday.
I think.
Ah, shit! I'm filming all next week. Oh,
see, that's what I'm saying.
You're filming all next week.
I got to be ordering.
You're the worst.
Oh dear,
it's not your fault.
That's what I'm saying. I got nothing this weekend but time.
I think the weekend is lame though. I don't think that's enough time. We need more time than just 3 days.
I kind of agree with Andrew, as annoying that is for my schedule.
So let's start Monday, first thing Monday morning, and go till the recording on Thursday.
Or
Monday, Tuesday,
you have
Wednesday.
Dinner reservations. You don't want to fuck up,
dude. It's fine. I'll live with it. I'll find something on the menu that I can eat. I mean, that's kind of the point of the challenge, right? I just hope I'm going.
I love that idea.
I'm taking Millie out for sushi on Monday night, so I hope I get a fucking S.
And are we saying you can't have the same item of food twice?
I think that's overly complicated.
Yeah, I think you can do what you want to.
So I could just have 4 pizzas
if you get P. Yeah.
I guess so. You say I only ate pizza for 4 days.
I think that works.
I'm going to try and get a different piece of food every time, just in case bonus points become a part of it.
Also, I've heard other comments of like suggesting we could do this multiple weeks and just like remove them from the pool if we want to. I feel like there's room that we could expand on this if we want to.
Yeah, well, remember which ones we had.
Yeah, we'll not put them back in the hopper.
That's great.
This feels like the first iteration of what could be a lot of content going forward. Like, when Eric and I were getting into this and heavily disagreeing at dinner the other night, we did both agree that a contest where we could only eat, where we go and we can only eat from one aisle at the grocery store is a great idea. And like we all just randomly get the aisle, and whatever aisle you get is what you're stuck with. So I think there's a lot of different ways, a lot of different offshoots we can do, a lot of different versions of this going forward. This is just be like our first one.
It's summer. Lighten up. Dadgrass is great anytime. They can help you chill out before a big meeting or be a new replacement to that evening glass of wine. They're the perfect pairing to everything summer has to offer. Dadgrass is legal, organic hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your mind. Dadgrass CBD products are made with 100% organic hemp that's easy to dose, and the effects come on smooth. They offer a variety of products from their token smokable pre-rolled joints, as well as hemp flower and a variety of CBD tincture drops. Enjoy the effects of CBD while keeping a clear head. All Dadgrass products are federally legal for ages 18 and over, and it ships right to your door anywhere in the US. Go to dadgrass.com/face to check out their products. Whether you're looking for a new buzz or a chill way to enjoy an old favorite, Dadgrass will leave you in a euphoric mood. Right now, Dadgrass is offering our listeners 20% off your first order when you go to dadgrass.com/face. Go to dadgrass.com/face for 20% off your first order. That's dadgrass.com/face. When you use the bathroom, you always close the door behind you, right? You don't want random passerbys looking in on you. This is, I think, generally completely true, obviously, in the context they're using it. There is an exception. When you're making bathroom waffles, you want the door open. You just want that smell to go through your space. It's fantastic. But any other context, definitely want the door closed. So why would you let people look in on you when you go online? Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like going to the bathroom and not closing the door. Did you know that your internet service provider knows every single website you visit? And what's worse is they can sell this information to ad companies and tech giants who will use your data to target you. ExpressVPN puts a stop to this. It creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so that your online activity can't be seen by anyone. I use ExpressVPN on all my devices. It works on everything, phones, laptops, even routers. So everyone who shares your Wi-Fi can still be protected even if they don't have ExpressVPN. I love ExpressVPN to access content libraries in other regions. It's perfect for that. It was how I was able to watch the most recent spelling bee. It's a fantastic service. And the best part is, using ExpressVPN is as easy as closing the bathroom door. You just fire up the app, click one button, and you're protected. ExpressVPN is the world's #1 rated VPN by Mashable, The Verge, and countless others. So if you're like me and believe your online activity is your business, secure yourself by visiting expressvpn.com/face today. Use my exclusive link, expressvpn.com/face, and you can get an extra 3 months free. That's expressvpn.com/face. This ad is brought to you by HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Subscribe to HelloFresh and check Save Money off your fall to-do list. HelloFresh is 25% cheaper than takeout and less expensive than grocery shopping, too. Time to cozy up and save money by cooking at home. Fall is the perfect time to experience the delicious taste and unparalleled convenience of HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, ingredients travel from the farm to your doorstep in less than 7 days, so you know they're fresh. Plus, pre-portioned ingredients make cooking a snap and cut down on food waste. I love HelloFresh. The recipes are always delicious, regardless of your skill level with cooking. It's something that's very accessible. Every meal I've had has been amazing. It's easy to read. It's so convenient. You save money. You don't have to go to the store. There's countless reasons to support it. I love it. So please go to hellofresh.com/face65 and use code face65 for 65% off plus free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/face65 and use code face65 for 65% off plus free shipping.
So do we pick numbers today? Do we pick now?
I think so.
I got the machine. I had to pull the fucking thing out of my closet. I went through, made sure I had the balls. I was missing the 3, so I put a 33 in to represent the 3. So we're all on the same page.
So we have 1, 2, 4 through 26 and 33.
Yeah. One. Yeah. Everything is there outside of the 3. It's a 33's the 3. Everything else is represented as it should.
Okay.
I would like could we have like a photo of like what alphabet thing is where? What number? Because I don't know off the top of my head what fucking 16 is.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought you meant for like so that way we're all clear. Okay, I understand. No, let me grab something. Got it.
Yeah, just to post in the chat, just so we can look at it. While you do that, I will position myself. Do you want me to make this spin for a little bit, or just immediate is fine?
I think it should spin.
Okay, so I'm gonna It's gonna be so fucking loud. I'm warning.
So who are we pulling for first?
That's a great question. Who wants to go first?
Well, and also, do Eric and Nick want to participate? Eric said no, but I want to offer Nick the opportunity.
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay, so that you're just going to help us judge, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I like.
Nick, I have a kid. I have a kid too, Nick.
Yeah, but you're
That's
not
fine.
eating Millie's leftovers.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll help you guys judge if you need help, but I think you probably got this.
Okay, that's fair.
kinda
That's
I'm here to watch people suffer. So
Who wants to go first?
Well, let's do a test. Can we? Is it possible we can see you pulling the numbers? Is there any way to?
I don't know how I would do that.
Okay, that's
I
not a
could
problem. You know,
record
like a
it.
webcam or something connected
no,
to
I have
your
my phone. I could record the video.
Yeah, just record
of me
your hand
pulling
doing it or something.
Yeah, record your hand doing
it's
it.
a machine pulling the. I'm not touching anything.
Oh.
I thought you have to push a button or spin a wheel or something.
You have to hit a button, but I'm saying like it's not like my hand. Is
Yeah, but
grabbing
record that process so we
Yeah.
can see it come out.
I was more worried about the implication that I somehow was pulling specific things.
But if you show us the fucking video, then we'll have it on record.
Yeah,
then
if
we'll know
we
you didn't
overlay
do
it, we'll know it's legit.
Yeah. Do one as a test. I don't need to see the video right now, but like just record it.
Okay.
Actually, it would be nice if you upload. Well, whatever. I'll defer to the others for that. But I say we do one as a test right now and just see what it would be.
Why are we doing? Why aren't we going in?
Let's just do it now. Let's just do it. There's no
Okay.
test.
Gavin goes first.
Why am I going? Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's great because I'll go first. So I assume you're setting up a little video.
Yeah, narrate this.
Okay,
buddy.
now I'm now recording the wheel.
Okay.
I'm hitting the button.
it's so
Sounds good.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking loud.
It is so loud.
Get me a good one.
Okay, we got two numbers came out. We'll just do the. Oh, it went back in. Gavin got 7. Whatever 7 is.
G.
7 is 7.
G. G.
That's perfect.
I could try some Gaviscon.
What are foods that start with G? I'm drawing a blank.
Grain. Yeah.
Like garlic, grapes, grapefruit, guava. See, here's where it gets confusing. Ginger. Can you have green peppers? I would say so. Or is that P for pepper?
That's just ingredients. Grits.
Ghee, gelatin, Gouda cheese, ghost pepper. Yeah. Grits, yeah. Gummy bears. Can you have gummy bears? I don't know.
That's a terrible letter, I think.
I think it is, dude. I think you're in trouble.
Gravy.
Dude, you're going to eat so much garlic. Andrew and I just watched the season finale of the USA Challenge, the new challenge season. And on the last episode, they had to hike 10 miles up a mountain in the snow in Patagonia. And halfway through, they had to stop and eat an entire onion and 10 cloves of garlic. And I have never seen people throw up as much in my entire life. So be careful how much garlic you eat.
Are we ready for the next draw?
Yeah, are you filming still?
Yeah.
So who's the next one, me or Andrew?
You're not putting G back in.
No,
Jesus.
it's just
Okay,
leave
I'm
it
just
on the
making
shelf. I'm
sure
not
that
touching.
we're all on the same page.
God,
I'm
I'd have
not
been- I
putting it
could've-
back in.
All right, so this is for Geoff.
This is for Geoff.
There's no doubt that he's running the machine.
It sounds like a 1965 Ford F-150 trying to turn over.
Here comes the ball. We
2 every
got
time.
21. Geoff, that's 21.
You!
Oh, that's a rough one. That's tough.
So bad. We're going to stop to death.
Unagi? You're going to have unagi, I guess.
I don't like unagi.
That's too bad.
Udon noodles?
Oh, that's
I'm
a good
fucked.
one.
Oh, I'm fucked. What can I do? There's not even any fruit I can eat. What am I going to do? Let me pick another letter. Can I take a penalty and take another
No,
letter?
not you.
No, you're stuck with you.
Andrew, this is the worst. These are the worst pulls.
I'm excited for number
You're
3.
going to get a C or something super easy.
Okay, I'm going for the third one. Doesn't want to go in the hole. Oh, boy. Oh, it's fallen. It fell off the chute. Oh, what is it? 16. I got 16. What's 16?
P. Oh, it's so
I got
easy.
P. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so easy. I love this. This is a great game.
Rigged. It's rigged.
That's fantastic. P. Oh
P,
my God.
G, and U.
Let's get some live reactions. Gavin, how you feeling about G?
I don't feel very good about G. I'm gonna have to-
I'll trade you U for it.
Geoff, how you feeling about the letter U?
There's no foods that start with U. I'm totally fucked. I'm ucked. What am I gonna eat?
You're gonna die.
Nick sent a handy list, and one of the things is unpasteurized cheese.
What can I do to get a different letter?
I don't think you can. I think that's the joy of the
Can
game.
I do double the time to pick again or something? It's so unfair.
Remember when the end cap challenge was super easy? That was the problem with it. This is hard.
Oh man, you got a U. That sucks. Geoff,
Upside down cake is the only thing I can eat.
You could try unagi.
I've never heard of this stuff.
Oh, uni you could have.
What is uni?
The sea urchin.
I don't like sea urchin.
But you can get used to it.
You better start liking it. All right, I feel bad for Andrew. Papaya, passion fruit, plums, peaches, pineapple, pomegranate, pizza,
Andrew's
parsnip,
got all
peas, peppers,
food.
potatoes, pumpkin, peanuts, pistachios, popcorn, pretzels, pancakes, pie.
I can tell you one thing that starts with P that I will not be eating. I know that. We can remove one thing from the list immediately.
Was that pastrami?
It'd be some pencils. They can fuck off.
Andrew has to eat the P.
No.
I can't do this. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Look, you might get some strikes, all right? But I think it's got to be attempted. How perfect is it that Andrew pulled P for
You
pencil?
got G, you got Gavin, it's your name. I don't know what U has to do with Geoff. That's what I've been trying to figure out. What is your connection with you, Geoff?
You have fucked yourself, Geoff. That's what it stands for. You shouldn't have had this idea, Geoff.
This all came from Geoff saying that the end cap challenge was too easy, so he created a new thing, and then he got faced by his own idea. Perfect. Well, hey, Geoff, at least you don't have to worry about the Oreo conundrum. You're not even close to O or C or really anything.
I would fucking I would trade a PS5 for G. God, dude. I can eat grits for 4 days. Oh my God. I hate udon. Oh, I'm so fucked.
You don't like udon?
No. You know that. I don't know. I don't know. It stands for uh-oh, Geoff.
What
Thanks,
about
Nick.
Uncle Ben's?
Uncle Ben's rice. There you go.
I would veto that.
Well, you would be one veto. I am Andrew somehow fucking skates through life unscathed.
I'm going to need to see this footage.
Yeah.
And see how legit that draw was.
I'm excited to send it. I did it in 3 videos.
I trusted it till I got a U and he got a P.
I'm so glad that you could see the number before it falls out the chute because mine bounced out because of your 2 in the thing and it went to the floor and I had to go find it. Oh man, I don't know if I need to change my diet at all going into this challenge.
No, I don't think
I could
so.
just eat normally.
I think you're just going to have a very standard 4 days.
Oh, this is great. So when are we starting this? Monday?
Monday.
Oh man, I can't wait. Pizza Monday? Oh, it's going to be great. Maybe I'll go pepperoni pizza, double up on the peas.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, this is good.
This really backfired on me.
Grated cheese pizza. That's food, right?
Ugly pie. What the fuck is ugly pie? What the fuck
is ugly pie?
Other than Thanksgiving. The story takes on a journey with Bear, who, it's a fucking story. To make ugly pie at home, you need here we go. Granny Smith apples, molasses, lemon juice, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, sugar, brown sugar, dried cranberries, and walnuts. I can eat ugly pie.
You can get diabetes.
Una Justo. It's a Finnish dessert made from a cow's colostrum. Nope.
I like that we already went through you last time as like one of the worst letters to get.
Yeah. Oh, I can eat Ugatti Pachati.
At least you're not trying to order xanthan gum or xylitol.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a special festive food that combine. Oh, fuck. Everything I make is like, there's some things that look edible, but it's going to require me to cook for like 7 hours. Unpasteurized cheese. There's no way. Cheese.
Yeah, Nick's right. You got the weekend to meal prep, dude. You can like lay out your whole week. You can get like in control of your life.
Oh, I can eat something called a Utah scone. Okay. Utah scones. Good. They're light and fluffy, but dry and crumbly in texture. There are no rules when it comes to toppings.
Yeah, I think the only rule is you got to eat it with unpasteurized cheese.
This is great.
Motherfucker.
Granola.
I'm gonna be honest. When I bought the bingo machine, I was like, that was kind of a waste. I regret doing it. 0 regrets now. That was fantastic. This has made my week.
So, like, the main thing I can eat is unagi, which is freshwater eel. I might as well. Fuck me. What's the pun? We didn't. There is no punishment. We didn't determine. It's just just sucks.
This is a testing round of sorts, as you said. Yeah, it's just wanting to win for the love of the game.
Okay. Yeah, for the love of the game. Oh, I can eat urchins. That's great.
If you view it this way, if we do another round of this, one of the worst letters out of the rotation theoretically could only get easier for you.
Oh, here we go. I can eat uluku. It's second only to the potato, one of the most widely grown root vegetable crops in the Andean regions of South America. So it's readily available for me here. It is brightly colored with waxy skin. It can be yellow, pink, or purple in hue. Cool. Oh, it's big in Bolivia. It's a big traditional food during Catholic Holy Week in Bolivia. Awesome. I'm sure that'll be easy to find.
You can eat ube. It's like that purple yam.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds
yam,
good, right?
Purple?
Purple.
Yams are delicious.
Yeah, and
purple's
purple.
fun.
That's fun for you.
That's fun.
Now this I could eat. Ugly fruit. Ugly fruit or unique fruit, commonly known as Jamaican tangelo, is a citrus fruit that arose through natural hybridization of the tangerine with the grapefruit. I'm all about that. Can I get ugly fruit in Texas?
Can you make an ugly pie out of ugly fruit?
I was about to say, is there no ugly fruit in ugly pie?
Umbrella
If
fruit.
so, that feels like a tremendous waste.
I agree with Andrew.
I am.
Gavin, do you have any suggestions for Geoff?
No.
Just laughter is the only response needed.
I was thinking about G's. Geoff's in his own world of hate.
Oh, man. I feel like Nick brought up that you'd probably get an X if we did this again. I feel like we need to do this again just to see.
Andrew, I hope you are able to muddle through 4 days of pizza. That's really
it's going to be. Yeah, I might have to swap it out with a pineapple, get some pineapple pieces, potatoes. It's going to be a real struggle.
You've got such an abundance of choice. Your choices will have pea. You can put peas on your peas. You can have a pizza with all pea ingredients.
Yeah, that's why I said nice pepperoni pizza. Double up.
Yeah.
Like, that's how easy you've got it.
A pistachio, maybe. Like I said, one of the top tier nuts from before. I got a lot of choices I could go with.
You could also eat peanuts, the lowest tier of all of the nuts.
The Coke of nuts. Yeah.
You could eat peas.
I could eat peas. I feel like I have to.
You can eat pretzels.
Mm-hmm. Geoff, are there any nuts?
You can eat Pringles. Nuts that start with U. That's a great question.
Ugly nut.
Oh, I'm fucked. I'm ucked. No, it doesn't look like it.
So here's the thing. I think, without a doubt, gotten the easiest letter to work with. Like, undeniably, I think we would all agree P is the easiest. The issue is, as we've established, we got the salad cream veins over here. I am probably the least qualified, so I'm terrified that I'm going to screw this up with the easiest position, which feels very possible.
Yeah, if you salad cream the pea, that would be the biggest waste.
It would be. There'd be no hope for me.
Imagine how mad Geoff will be if you salad cream having pea and he's been dealing with you all week.
That's a Greg right there. That's not a salad cream. It's way worse than
that's a Greg. Yeah, I think I would use my get out of Greg free card on this.
I think I'm just gonna have to walk around the grocery store and look for shit that starts with
I'm
you.
excited for that.
Oh, I hate that I said we should do this.
I love it. I think it's the best thing we've ever done, potentially.
Wait, do we have to start this week?
Monday.
Yeah, we're starting Monday.
This upcoming Monday.
But this one won't come out for...
This will come out 2 weeks from now.
This one will come out in 2 weeks, and then the actual one where we digest
So when we
it.
talk about it, since you're busy Wait, you're shooting all next week?
Yeah.
That monkey lunch that's still okay? We have to move the monkey lunch?
No, come on. No.
Well, why don't we do
Gavin.
monkey breakfast?
You gotta
No, I'm
be
not
kidding
doing.
me.
It's moving. We're moving monkey lunch another week. We'll do monkey lunch, and we'll do 2 more of these. We'll do what was supposed to be this week.
What the
I
fuck?
can probably still make it happen.
No,
You
you don't
better.
have to. I don't want. You don't have to force.
Don't listen to Andrew. You do have to. He just wants more time to go through his fucking
No,
slideshow.
I'm almost
All right,
done.
what about monkey evening then?
I do a
it's
monkey
fine.
evening.
It doesn't matter to me. I'm happy. I just want to film the fucking thing.
Are we really moving it? Are we really talking
No.
about moving fucking monkey lunch?
That's what Gavin's saying.
Is this
I
for
need
real?
that as a soundbite.
Oh.
Geoff, what are you going to eat for monkey lunch? Because at that point, you can eat anything.
I don't know, man. I'll probably eat pizza and grits.
Oh, so will I. Well, not the grits, but half of that. That'll be me all week. I'll be sick of pizza by the time you get there.
So we got to start this Monday because we need to discuss it in the next recording, which is next Thursday. Are you going to make face next Thursday? Is that okay?
I'm assuming no.
So why did we set all this up?
Well, because he didn't reveal that until after we did it. But it's fine because the next recording we'll have the whole thing finished. It'll be all done. We can talk about our experience. I think it's so
I can make these recordings. I'll be there.
Okay. Okay.
There's something so not assuring about your assurances.
I'm so excited for Geoff to eat you foods for 4 days. And then Gavin goes, well, boys, guess what?
That's great. I feel all settled. We got the system laid out. Show what we eat. Oh, I can't wait to just be sending Geoff pizza photos.
But what I was gonna say was that we could potentially do this on like.
I will be out of town that week.
Okay. Is it for something worth it?
Yeah. But I also informed my producer about that like months ago, and it's been on my calendar and it's been discussed.
It's true.
Like,
That's why
it's
we're
not a
doing this
surprise.
week. I've known about that.
Yeah, that must be awfully convenient knowing exactly when you can do something.
Well, I plan stuff ahead, you know.
Yeah, I'm sort of relying on the schedules of others.
Gavin, the man just drew a U. He just drew a U. We'll just let him. It doesn't matter who's right. He drew a U. Let him have it. We're gonna let him have it in this moment.
All right,
it's a tough day for him. I will say,
God,
are we
man, took
good?
the
We all
wind out
happy
of
with
my
how this is
sails.
scheduled? We're fine with it. Before
Yes.
I move on.
Yeah. So Monday. So 3 days from now, we're starting.
Great.
Okay.
I wanna talk about a different bet that we've discussed a little bit. The gamer score bet between Gavin and
ooh,
I think, and I don't know, we haven't talked about this because you've been away and I didn't want to bother you on your vacation. Did you see that Goldeneye is coming out soon to the console?
I did.
And I'm assuming Goldeneye was a big childhood game for you. Assuming you played it, you had
Yeah,
nostalgia for
it was my childhood.
It was your childhood. I think instead of the gamer score bet, because after we recorded that, I had a bunch of people just send me like, here's a $5 game that you could get 1,000 points in 3 minutes. I don't think the content that'd be made from that would be that interesting. I don't know how I'd make it. Like that's, I think the best part of all the game bets we've had is there's been a content piece attached to it. This would just, the gamer score thing would be essentially just me throwing money at a problem to win it. I don't think that's funny or all that interesting. Why don't we do something in Goldeneye when that comes out? It could be times. They've got timed level things. Like, I just think there's something there. We're both Bond guys.
Try and get like a 20-second frigate on 00.
Yeah, like do exactly what we did with the Halo and the times, if we want to go that way, and do it on a Bond level instead for Goldeneye, since that's right around the corner, it seems.
Why am I suddenly playing?
I'm suggesting a bet. You don't have to play. If you want, we could set times. I just haven't played the game in 20 years, so I don't know. I can't be like, I'm going to get 45 seconds on this level. I don't know the level names. I haven't played in a while. I just thought it would be fun, because we've talked about wanting to do the Halo thing again in some form, and I feel like Goldeneye could work, because we both, I feel like, would be equal at it. I'd let you set the terms, like in the Halo thing. Just throwing it out there as a suggestion. I think that'd be a better idea than the gamer score bet.
Take less time out of your life.
Not necessarily.
Honestly, I think if you had to get to 1 million gamer score in any short amount of time, it would ruin your life.
Well, we ended up, the last time we said it was 500,000.
Yeah.
And I think that would be incredibly doable based off of the information people have sent me.
I do think it is, to Andrew's point, I do think it is throwing money at a problem to solve it.
Yeah, it's not,
at some
there's
point.
nothing, I think, funny or interesting about that.
I like the Goldeneye angle. I feel like you guys should both wear tuxedos the whole time you're playing. Not the tuxedo, obviously, but tuxedos. Or dress up as your one of you has to dress up as Oddjob, or like, I don't know, dress up as your favorite Bond character.
That's yeah. I think that's funny. I don't think that needs to be a requirement. I like the idea though.
I just
want to play Goldeneye.
Yeah.
It would be funny. I agree with
All
that.
right. We'll do something with Goldeneye.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Hey, you guys are Halo guys. Can you explain to me, is split screen co-op never coming out for Halo 5? Is that or Halo Infinite? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, it sounds like that will never happen.
So I held off on playing Halo for over a year.
But there will be co-op.
Nothing.
They will have online co-op, so I don't know if you're, and I believe it's cross-play as well. So as long as you have a computer and a console.
No, we're an Xbox and one PS5 family, so so I could still play with Millie. We would just have to play on different.
Absolutely.
Xboxes.
Yeah, she could just be in her room.
And is that already out, or is that not?
No, that is hopeful to be out by the end of the year. That got pushed.
A year later.
Halo Infinite is a mess as far as the content release structure goes. Yeah.
It's probably one of my most played Halo games, though. I still really like it.
Yeah. It's like it's the most frustrating part of it is that at its core, it's so good. And the Forge stuff that is coming out for it looks incredible. The things that people are doing in just the beta for it is ridiculous.
Just want to play the campaign with my daughter.
It's a great campaign.
So excited for it.
I think one of the hardest things to nail in Halo is like, does it feel like Halo?
Mm-hmm.
And they got the feel right, which is good. They just
good.
don't have anything else.
I think the single player experience, though, you'll have a great time. It's really the multiplayer that is barren.
Yeah.
Okay. And I enjoyed the multiplayer as little as I played, but that felt like Halo to me.
It is. Like, it's not that it's not good. It's that nothing has changed since you've played, really. Like, it's essentially the same game with no content updates. So it's a little tired.
Gotcha.
It's good.
Well, what a good
Geoff,
day.
Are you okay?
What a good day for some of us.
Are you all right, man?
Man, I was like, just about any letter would have been fine, but you. Like, I could have made a lot of stuff work. I mean, I'm going to make you work. I'm going to make it work. I'll make it work.
I wonder if we should try and go out for dinner one night and we'll order our respective letters.
Oh, I'd love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
What do you think I'm going to order? I'm going to order ugly fruit and udon.
The udon unagi.
I feel like I read a story recently where like The Rock brings food to restaurants for them to make. Like he brings his own food for them to cook. That could be you. You could just bring your own products.
Yeah. Here's my Ukrainian dinner rolls. Please heat them up.
You're gonna have a rough few days.
I feel bad for you.
How about this? There's a sushi restaurant in Austin called Uchi. Can I eat anything in that restaurant?
No.
No.
Damn it. That doesn't fly.
That's fair.
I don't expect you to have seen them because you've been away, Gavin. Have you watched any of Survive Block Island? At this point, 3 episodes have released, or I guess 2. The third one came out this morning. Yeah, you watched any of that?
I watched the first 2, yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and I think it's interesting to see what was edited out of those episodes.
pretty much anything we did because we're never.
That's true. I don't know.
We're never at the chopping block.
So far, yeah, that is. We've had a lack of coverage, but I don't. You know what made me really happy is, and I don't know if it's in episode 3. If it is, it will. People have seen it by now. But you and I talked about that we built to a cloud in the sky and that it was meaningless. Like there's nothing. It was like a bug. We thought there'd be something up there. We spent all this effort getting to it. I don't know.
It was like a copy and paste error or something.
Yeah. I don't know if that scene is in the show of us doing that, but in like the first or second episode, they do a cool transition to the lava base and you can see our blocks in the sky. And it just made me so happy. There's like a half second of our bullshit, just like a line that goes nowhere. Yeah. That's brought me a lot of joy.
I like you don't really see us build anything at the base either, but you can. There's a sign by the hot tub that I made. It just says wet box, and that made it. I was pretty proud.
So I don't remember if it made the edit or not, but so don't quote me on this. But if it didn't, there was discussion because you guys did it. It was actually inconvenient. You guys took forever to do it, and it was just so funny. We let you guys go, and it actually pushed production back a little bit while you guys climbed your cloud.
No.
Sorry to inconvenience you.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I don't care. But there was a lot of discussion that day about clipping that and making it like shoulder content, like just taking that like that little non sequitur out and then just making it its own piece of content. So I think if it didn't make the episode, it will make it out in some form.
Sweet.
Awesome.
I believe. Because it was very, very, very funny. I watched you guys forever. It was very funny.
Yeah, it's fun. We already talked? Never mind. I was just going to say in the first episode, it was interesting to see that like it was edited out, me failing to get. I was so goddamn mad to see in the first episode that totem was just in the grass. I never thought, I assumed it would be in a chest somewhere. I must have passed it so many times. They edited out. I went to that island it was on. I think Blaine did too, based on the episode. I don't know how he didn't get it either.
Pretty funny.
That's good. I'm excited. You excited, Geoff? You sound enthused.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the grocery store now, and I'm gonna start prepping.
We should have done the draw at the end.
We should have. Yeah, really.
I mean, who could have foreseen this?
That's fair.
I figured he was gonna get an H and eat hamburgers. You know what I mean? And then now, boy.
Maybe I'll dabble some pastrami. I got that on the menu as well. Maybe I could see where I line up.
Listen, that's totally, I recommend that. I think pastrami is lovely. Not for me, but I want everybody else to. I want pastrami to enjoy other people and other people to enjoy pastrami. I want nothing but the best for pastrami. And if you guys develop some sort of a relationship, I'll support it.
Fantastic. Well, this is fun. I can't wait to catch up with you guys next week or 2 weeks, whenever it happens, depending on Gavin.
All right. Don't forget Monday morning from when you wake up on Monday, whenever that is, until we record on Thursday. Andrew, you're only eating P, and Gavin, you're only eating G, and Geoff, you're only eating U.
I'm flying someone in for like a collaboration, and I'm gonna have to explain to them why I'm eating when we have lunch.
Yes,
fantastic.
You are.
Oh dear.
Just Nick asked, does this impact drinks? No, it doesn't. Purely food.
No,
just
doesn't.
food.
Just food.
Sweet. Well, this is fun.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Oh my God. I love you guys. And I also hate you a little bit. And I'm gonna hate. I guarantee you by Wednesday evening, I'm gonna fucking despise you. Yeah.
Well,
so I apologize for any mean texts I send.
No, it's fine. In reality, it's you being mad at yourself because this was your idea and this is all you. You did all of this. This is you.
Yes, but I'm going to externalize that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I understand. I'm saying I won't take it personally because I know really it's just you being mad at yourself.
It'll be pure hypocrisy, but it is what it is. All right. Well, thank you for listening to another episode of the Face Podcast. I believe this was the 1, 2, 3 version. And so 4, 5, 6, we're going to go away.
Hey guys, Major League fan Jack here with a look at next week's episode of Face. Gavin killed Coolio. Should we still send out socks? Is piss thicker than blood? How did everyone do on the AlphaBet challenge? Gavin's Godzilla roll. 3 days to upside down. And once again, Andrew does not eat the pencil. All that and more on next week's episode of Face.